issue is that I can't use window capture because debugger are separate executable, yeah. And type very aggressively. Stream dead. Stream dead? What do you mean? I don't know. Max just says the stream died.
What?
Oh, there's no drop frames or anything.
It appeared for a minute, I guess.
There's no dropped frames, nothing. So the bitrate's still stable. So
that doesn't work. Disappeared for a minute. That's strange. Oh, it did. Yeah, I've been streaming for way more than a minute, so it did reboot.
it's probably Twitch.
Yeah, it's most likely Twitch. Yeah, luckily, it's kind of a good and bad thing because with OBS, if the stream crashes because of whatever reason, OBS will just be like, "Hey, stream's over.
Bye.
Bye." And then you have to like manually like reset and like start to stream over again. But with Streamlabs, it automatically resets it, so I don't even know unless someone tells me. Like I have like Twitch up on a second screen here, and it looks like I've been only streaming for 2 minutes now, which I know it's incorrect.
Yeah, I've heard from people that like it's just been happening. People,
yeah, it's most likely just a Twitch thing.
like Twitch is just can't handle.
Old fruits and yellow Luzafos.
I go live for a sound check and Twitch crashes. Yeah, it's bad lately.
Our arms that haven't fully upgraded.
Talk about a bad omen.
Oh yeah. Setting something up because I need now. That was vault fruit. There you go, vault fruit. Very unlikely I run into these, but just in case. What shall I program on board? Fuck if I know. I don't know, what can you program? What are the options available? Actually, did you ever, that spider thing that you showed me that you programmed to walk, did you ever replace the block with a human head? From Windows console stuff to Windows software to Unity to my own game engine. Shit. I did not yet. Yeah, there you go. Program that. Just keep it as it is, like with the creepy, like robotic looking legs, but put a very humanoid head on it. Some real Uncanny Valley shit. That's not coding though. Oh, well then. What would that technically be then? Oh, wood. Regular mushroom? Not interested. Alright, next one, you're fucked. Ah, that's so satisfying to do. That's modeling. Ah, well, yeah, I guess. I guess that's outside of your, well, could just copy paste it. True. Keep wanting to start my adventure, but then I keep thinking like, oh yeah, there's this thing I can do, and there's this other thing that I still have pending. What is this guy's really? All the way up here somewhere, right? There we go. Terrytown. A whole new... Ah, you keep going on with that. I'm telling you, it's... I know you're right. Sounds like me in any RPG, to be honest. Oh yeah. No, this game is definitely... Oh wait. It's... Oh wait, I can go here now, the game. It like... Oh, where can I can show you. So you have all the main quests. This is the actual... You need to do this to beat the game stuff. Which, technically, the only one you need to do is this one. You don't really have to do any of this stuff. All optional. Then there's quests for just the shrines. That's a lot. And here's side quests. That's a lot. So yeah, this game gives you a lot of stuff to do. A lot of them are pretty like boring, like fetch quests, but some are really cool, like helping this guy build a town. I should... Oh, new stuff. Yeah. Oh man, this game is so easy to get distracted in. Oh, wait, let's... The fact that you can do that is pretty fucking cool. Paratroopers dropping bombs on Germany. Yeah, I love the fact that they added that in as a mechanic. You could just drop the bombs from midair. So you can't just run around. Although you have to, like, there's a cooldown period between each bomb, so you can't just, like, go around carpet bombing everything. It is nice to have that option to just fly over something and just be like, hey you, catch this. Oop. So just poop a bomb out of nowhere. No, this is not what I came here for. What am I doing? Now that I think about it, they never mentioned why this town is called Terrytown. I just realized that. Because it has nothing to do with the guy's name. The guy's name is Bolson. And for some reason, he only hires people whose name end in son. Yeah, so yeah, brought over the Gerudo lady so she can make clothes for this guy. He needs wood. I should have plenty of wood. I was almost tempted to write a 2D RPG, but hats a lot of pixel artwork. Nah, just do the artwork yourself. Just make it a bunch of like stick figures and doodles. Alright, what's next thing? I need a Rito guy. I already know where to find him. Oh, that's right. I can buy the armor here. That's fucking cool. Should I buy it now? I always buy it in the Gerudo town. Yeah, let's just sell some shit. Why not? Where are my stones?
Oh.
You know what? Never mind. I don't have enough to really make some real. Butt hats? Ass hats? Why not? Butt hats, a lot of pixel art. Yeah. Oh, you meant to write, but that's a lot of pixel artwork. Ah. I'd rather think that you just said the word butt hats for no reason. I'm tempted to buy this armor now, but I really don't need it. I'd rather wait till I get to Gerudo Town anyways. Wait till it's on discount. Yeah. Well, I am basically rich in this game, so it doesn't really... It's just that if I buy that armor now, that's another set of armor I need to go upgrade, and I've already wasted enough time running around upgrading shit. This guy needs a Rito person, which... Alright. Enough of the bullshit. Time to do stuff. Oh shit, you play No Man's Sky as well? Man, I haven't played that game since it first came out. You know, it's a shame because unfortunately I was one of the people that fell into the hype train and I bought it day one. It's really good now. I know. I keep hearing that, and I haven't played since... Actually, I haven't played any of the updates. And it's a shame because I actually did like the base version of the game. Like, when it first came out, I enjoyed myself, like, flying from planet to planet, seeing all the different biomes, and, like, just exploring, just roaming around space and doing fuck all to just... for the sake of it. I really enjoyed doing that. But I hear now there's like fucking side quests and an actual story that you can follow and like actual things to discover in this little like mini universe. The one thing that kind of disappoints me is that the ending is kind of meaningless. It's just like, you beat the game and then it just resets the game and that's it. Did they change that? That's the only thing that will really get me into. I've completed the main story. Yep. Okay, so the ending of the game is completely reworked. Like, there's an actual like. Is it somewhat satisfying? Is there like an actual like, you beat the game and you feel like you finished a story, or is it just like, cool, you made it to the center of the universe, bye bye? Not, it's the same. Really? How the fuck? did I at least justify it with some cool lore to explain why the universe just resets itself when you make it to the center? Kinda lame? Yeah, agreed. Well, I've been wanting to replay it because after all the updates that they've added, like it looks like it's worth revisiting. I still have it. I never traded it in. Spent 2 hours stomping on stuff on the ocean floor with my mech yesterday. Oh, they have mechs in the game now? Yeah, I've been wanting to replay it. Maybe I'll do it on stream at some point. Oh, cool. Underwater buildings. Ooh. Another fun space game that I play from time to time is have you played Elite Dangerous? Like rhythm machines for your base. Oh, that's cute. No, you haven't played Elite Dangerous? Elite Dangerous is like... Alright, it's basically No Man's Sky, but without the planet stuff. Without being able to land on the planet. It's mostly just flying through space. What's cool about it is that it's the Milky Way. So you can eventually go to Earth. You could visit fucking Alpha Centauri. You could visit Sagittarius A. Like, it is supposed to be a recreation of the Milky Way galaxy. And it's pretty cool how you like explore space and like you buy better ships. It's a more focused game rather than No Man's Sky, where you're just roaming around in this fictional galaxy kind of thing. Yeah, it's more focused on the spaceships and like space combat and flying around and doing all kind of mundane space work. Like you could basically buy yourself a cargo ship and just be like a freighter and just transport stuff from place to place. There's actually like commercial ships where you could basically be like a space bus and just make money in the game by transporting people. Freighter fleets. Oh yeah, I seen that they added like these giant like freighter ships that you can buy to, and you have like a small collection of little like fighter ships and little exploration ships. Why bother fighting those guys? Or Alright, there's gotta be a way to get that guy to come down here. You customize the inside of only you can prevent for only you can prevent for. Oh, one of the best things about this game is almost everything is flammable. I can literally set all this grass on fire and use it as an updraft to just fly my way up there. Although I want to somehow knock only one of these guys down in order to fight him one-on-one, and then I'll go up there and deal with the other asshole. Damn, this isn't high enough to... Stop throwing rocks at me. Fucking bastards. Get a crit! There we go. You know what? Okay, that brought both of them down, which is not what I wanted. Alright, what should I beat him with now? This one tanky. Oh yeah, so I am playing in what's called Master Mode. Now all the enemies have like different tiers, so they'll start off and they're like marked by like the color of their skin. So these little pig-looking monsters, their first forms are like these little red dudes, and then there'll be blue ones that are slightly tougher, then black ones that are tougher, and then the silver ones, which are like the toughest one in the game. But in Master Mode, the red ones are completely gone and all replaced with the blue ones. So everything got moved down a tier, and then they added these golden ones to make the game much more tougher than it needed to be. Half your inventory gone, so much fun. Not really, I'm using all my shitty weapons just to get rid of them. What is this? Guardian Sword Plus Plus. I got like several of these. Yeah, the reason it's taking so long is that I'm just using my shitty weapons to get rid of them. Yeah, you see, look how fast this guy died. Now there's this asshole. Shoot him in the butt. Set his ass on fire, and then boop, boop, boop. And he's dead as fuck. Good way to get up there. And usually those, like, the tougher enemies will have, like, really nice weapons. So you have a reason to fight them, and, like, it's not a complete waste of time when you kill them. Sponge your enemies to up difficulty. Well, they're not just spongier, they hit harder. If that gold guy were to punch me once, I'd probably lose, like, half my health. And also, like everything else in the game, I don't have to fight them. I could just ignore the shit out of them. True. Looks at Skyrim. Oh yeah, Skyrim's difficulty levels are just ridiculous. I don't know, unless I'm stupid and I just suck at the game, but I always feel like enemies always hit me for way more damage than I can ever hit them. Which is why I never play on anything like beyond Adept. Or is it Apprentice? I forget what the second one is. Oh, this is actually a good opportunity to do this. The thing about Skyrim is capping enemies don't pass level 80. So if you're level 100, you're pure immortal. Really? For some reason, that doesn't feel right, because I feel like I get to level 100 and enemies are just way tougher. That over there. Check it out. Now, if I want to sidetrack, I can place this, and then I can just teleport there. Oh. Are you serious? Anything of any... Treasure chest. Feather spear. Absolutely useless. Oh shit. Oh, that's cool. You actually see the shadow of the meadow as it's like traveling in front of the sun. Having you talk to me about Skyrim is almost making me want to replay Skyrim. Although I've already put way too many hours and I don't think I'm going back to that game anytime. Probably scaling enemies are Alduin and Karstag? Who's Karstag? That sounds familiar. Yeah, I imagine Alduin, he is the final boss of the game, so he has to be super tough. I don't remember who Karstag is. I don't know why it's just funny blowing up a wolf while he's like mid howling at me. Okay, do the thing. There we go. It's a character from Morrowind you can fight in the Dragonborn DLC. Actually, you're wrong. Okay. The Greybeard Scale Hylas. Oh, shit. Oh, I guess to, like, prevent you from fighting them. They are technically, like, your allies. I imagine there's people who's been able to kill them. But Karstag is a guy you fight in the Dragonborn DLC. What was the dragon? Dragonborn was the one where you fight the other Dragonborn guy. Karstag. Who's Karstag again, though? I don't remember. Did I'm pretty sure I fought him, and I just can't remember. Is he an enemy? Or is he just like an NPC? Oh, you can't even kill the Greybeards. True. If the Greybeards die, then you can't... Well, I'm trying to think if there's any moment in the game where it's like, you can just continue the game without them. It's a big snowman troll thing. Maybe I never fought it. It really doesn't sound familiar to me. Wait, can I... Where's the sun? There's an interesting little side quest where you have to like start a fire here. As soon as the sun passes by that heart, it makes like a shade here. But I'll do it some other time. Hey, Jay Can't Draw is hosting me with one viewer. Thank you. How you doing, Jay?
Hi, Jay.
Need to find his skull and his lair. Wait, Karstag is the horse, right? No. I remember getting a ghost horse where you had to pick up the skull. Hey, just Sophie. How you doing? Me being that one viewer. Ah, well, thank you. Playing playing Prey and chatting Halo with Zophie. In Soul Cairn. Okay, I probably did fight that guy, I just don't remember him. Alright, time to wake this guy up by just shooting him in the dick. What kind of armor does he have? Hit him with that gooch shot. Wait, I think that's metal, isn't it? Yes, it is. No, you don't. Can't get me, you big dumb motherfucker. And now I get a bunch of dope weapons. Oh yeah, this guy's a thick boy. Yeah, those guys are really easy to fucking deal with. All you gotta do is just shoot them in the eye, but sometimes they'll have, like, armor around their legs, which is the only thing you can actually, like, hit with the sword. But it's funny because if they're wearing, like, wooden armor, you could shoot a fire arrow at it and burn it off. But if they have metal, you could just shoot the metal with lightning and they just get fucking stuck. Is that Hinnock Guts? Oh yeah. Where is it? Yeah, because the thing's name is a Hinox, and I got his guts. Or nuts. No, it's guts. I'm pretty sure this is like a kidney or something. Because Link is a fucking sociopath, and he just collects the innards of all the enemies he defeats. Which that bow is better. Ta-da! Now I have a better bow, and I have a better sword. I don't even know if I want to keep this spear. Alright, enough lollygagging. Like his style, yeah. To be fair, I only really collect them because you need them for crafting stuff and upgrading your armors. But it's just funny that every time Link kills a monster or something, he like collects its teeth and guts and all this shit. And that path leads to I don't know where. Sign say. We get close enough to read the sign. There we go. Flight range and Hebrew Mountain. There's a thing up here. Oh, I vaguely remember. Oh, yeah, this fucking thing. I don't even think I could do anything with this right now. So Jay, how was your so you were playing Prey? That's the one with where you could basically like shapeshift into like random objects in the game. Or were you playing the original game, the original Prey? Yeah, if you go Typhoon guy. Hey, what? Ah. Oh, so there's like different builds. Oh, that's right, yeah, because I remember you can like you basically like edit your DNA to be able to do different things in the game, right? So you can kind of just skip the whole becoming a mimic. Mimics scare the shit out of me. Yo, if mimics existed in the real world, that shit would be fucked up. Stab your eye to get knowledge power. Oh. Stab your eye to get knowledge power. Interesting. Who says they don't exist, eh? Ah, rock. They would deep throat mankind to death. I guess that's something you wouldn't want to happen. I remember, so in Dark Souls, there's the mimics that pretend to be treasure chests, and they turn into giant, goofy-looking, like long-legged, long-armed creatures. And I remember seeing someone coming up with like a concept drawing of what if mimics could turn into other things in the game. So like mimics that could like pretend to be like ladders, and one really mean idea was a mimic that turns into a bonfire. So you think you're safe at a bonfire, then it just turns into a fucking monster. Visually common explored on sites like Rule 34. Oh man, that reminds me. Have you guys seen the anime or at least read the manga Parasite? Because there's an idea like that where like this alien creature is able to basically just shapeshift into whatever the fuck it wants, and at one point... That's what I think it is. What the fuck is he doing out here? Hey, it's our buddy Kilton. Sorry, I got distracted because creepy boy's out here. Where did the snow wolf go? Have seen it. The apple bites back. One fucked up thing I can come up with is that mimics can take the shape of things. They can mold their own atoms to fit that need. They can fuse to anything as well. Yeah, that's kind of how it works in the anime and the manga that I'm talking about. This alien creature kind of fuses into this dude's arm, and it gets stuck in his arm. Technically, it was supposed to take over his brain and then just basically use his body as a puppet. But change. But there's a part where he's stuck in his arm, and the kid is talking to a girl that he likes, and the alien is just like, oh, he's talking to this female that he has a sexual attraction to. So his arm turns into a giant penis, and the kid's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, don't do that. That has to be awkward during private time. Oh, that's gross. Don't you dare use me for that. This monster parts. Let's trade in 50, 100 of these. Why the fuck not? Yeah. Also, speaking of Parasite, I've seen the Korean movie Parasite yesterday. It was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That movie's fucking wild. Question is, behind closed doors, are you the one jerking the beef stick, or is it the alien? It depends on what arm you're using, I guess. You know, if you use the arm that, although you could get weird with it, and then the arm could turn into things, so do with that information as you will. Fuck ton of Mon. Alright, buddy boy, what can we buy? I have a bunch of these. Wait. I have that mask, I have that mask, I have that mask. Don't have the Lionel mask yet. Well, eventually. Guess I have to kill a certain number. I hate this guy, he makes the weirdest sounds. Ah, but look at him, he's such a friendly little guy. He just really likes monsters, he just thinks they're cool. Is that like... that snow fox? Is that a thing? That's a shit picture. The furry rhinoceros. I didn't get its feet. It was moving too fast. I was trying to. Get the fuck out of here. I got... Huh, there's a shrine right the fuck over there. Let's go get that shit. Oh, they're on horseback. Of course! Alright. It's a moose. Didn't get its feet. Didn't get its dick squid. Better not be turning into Scythe while I'm doing the deed. Ah. Imagine he just gets angry and then spikes just come out of it. Oh, there he is. One v one me, bitch. They're trying to get your weapon. That's what we're trying to do, you little fuck. Alrighty then. Oh, there's a house over there. So much shit in this area. And then, okay, ice breath. So that means I could just do this. No, in Japan I don't. There's a parasite must have had a joke character while the parasite merged with a dude's beef salami. Imagine the intense battles. That would have been a great spin-off. Like this one parasite, because the way it worked. Well, for those who don't know, the parasites are like these they're little tiny parasites. They look like these little worms, and they get inside your body and then they go up into your brain, and they take over your entire body. But this one kid got lucky and the thing got into his arm and he noticed it quickly enough that he put he put the belt around his arm, and then cut off the circulation to his arm so it would get trapped in his arm. And then the parasite just basically got stuck there. And so his left arm is basically like this sentient alien creature that can shapeshift into whatever it wants. So there's these awesome like fights where his arm just turns into a